Welcome to part 4 of the DAX trading bootcamp. In today's episode, we're going to be covering one of the best strategies in this course, the school run strategy. We're going to be focusing on the normal variation. So let's get straight into it. I've made a little presentation to make it a little bit simpler to understand. So the school run strategy was actually created by Tom Hugart and it works excellently. Disclaimer: make sure you watch the following school run strategy videos I will make to understand which one is actually appropriate for you on that certain day, because specific situations need different ways of trading the school run strategy, such as it being a gap down, gap up, first 15 minutes being positive, negative, and taking into consideration the overnight range, or what you may call it is the Asian range, to decide whether to trade the school run strategy normally or as an anti, doing the opposite. So very simply, the setup is just the second 15-minute candle range during London session, which starts at 8 a.m. On a 5-minute chart, if you're focusing purely on the 5-minute chart, it will be the 4th, 5th and 6th bar. To make it easier, as I've said in previous videos, you should get this indicator. You don't need to buy any extra TradingView packages because you get like 2 indicators for free, I think. I've got the upgraded one because of course I do. So you simply go to indicators, as you already know, search sessions and click this Lux Algo one, and simply the indicator is actually 1 hour ahead, so set it accordingly so it sets up the second 15-minute bar of London session wherever you are. For me, it's 7:15 a.m. I have to put in there for it to show up at 8:15 UK time for me. So the way it works, how you actually enter and use this strategy is you set a buy order at the breakout of the bar high. So you see school run strategy bar, you put a buy order at the high, so it triggers you in and you can collect a nice one-to-one profit, nice mechanical, not too much thinking, straight up, take profit. On the other hand, how do you set up the sell entry? Well, it's exactly the same. There's an example I've found recently. These actually happened like this week. So you put a sell order at the bottom of the school run strategy bar low, hoping for one-to-one, which happened. So there's important things you should also remember is the school run strategy works brilliantly, but you should have no more of an 80-point stop loss. That's what Tom Hugart said. I've been following that and it's worked perfectly. You don't need it any bigger. Usually it's 80, 60 points should be absolute maximum. And if you're a beginner, don't know really how to put your stop loss or set it on a certain day, you know, if it's making big moves, use an 80-point stop loss, absolutely. If it's making like little moves, I suggest using an ATI indicator, which follows the last 14 candles or however many you want to show you the appropriate stop loss size. And you should not, it's got a mechanical entry set up, but you should trade it discretionally as a take profit, right? So set up, buy the high, sell the low, mechanical, but the take profit should be your discretion. If you've traded it long enough, you know how to spot big moves and how to spot, range bound markets, so take profit accordingly. There's a lot of good runners you can have, like 1-to-7s on the DAX. So it's important the take profit isn't mechanical. Make sure to also watch the following videos.